What's good, soccer lovers from around the globe? Welcome to the very first episode of The Final Third. Now, The Final Third is this brand new soccer channel where we will discuss soccer's biggest headlines from the week. And the goal here, excuse the pun, is to leave you with some food for thought that will hopefully stimulate some discussion. Without further ado, let's get the ball rolling. Haha. Manchester United have made a promising start to the Premier League campaign, but could winter be coming for them? United have made the kind of start to a season indicative of a rehabilitation from some 4 years of systemic post-Ferguson era regression. United are currently second in the Premier League. They've scored 21 goals and have conceded only 2. They're scoring at a rate of 3 goals a game and conceding at less than 0.3 goals a game. It seems as though Mourinho's project is finally coming together as he reaps some reward from last year's hard start to life at Old Trafford. If things remain as they are, you can bet on United being in contention for the league. But the question is, will they? It's hardly a surprise that United have done this well when you consider their opponents in the first 7 games. Historically, maybe bar Everton, you'd expect a good United side to put away the teams that they've played so far. They had a very well planned out pre-season and made some very good and early acquisitions in the summer transfer window to ensure a good start to the league. But let's go a level deeper and discuss a player who I think has made a big difference since starting at Manchester United, Romelu Lukaku. So Lukaku has scored 11 goals in 10 games, and that stat suggests he's doing his job. Any striker who scores a goal a game is surely doing what he's supposed to do. For me, it's not just about his goals, but what he does for the entire attacking unit at Manchester United. I think a striker of Lukaku's mould gets the best out of certain players. He's changed the way the United attacking unit works. His movement is intelligent and his speed is refreshing. United have missed this kind of player for some time now. The likes of Mkhitaryan and Mata will enjoy playing with him because he's a quick-moving target, always wanting the ball in promising positions. His runs also open up channels for Martial and Rashford to exploit on the left-hand side. His holder play is also very impressive. He's not always good on the ball, but immensely effective, and that's exactly what United need to be this season, effective. But because he's Romelu Lukaku, he'll always be subject to some criticisms, usually for his less than spectacular first touch and his tendency to miss a sitter now and then. But what do the stats say? If you look at last season's chance conversion rates of the Premier League's finest strikers, it's easy to see that Lukaku is indeed effective. Just so everybody is on board, chance conversion is the percentage of shots that get converted to goals. Kane topped the charts last season with a chance conversion rate of 33%. Lukaku came second with 29%, improving on the previous season's 21%. Surprisingly, Ibrahimovic could only manage 15%, and let's remember, this was the man relied upon for almost the entire season for Manchester United's goals. Currently, Lukaku has a conversion rate of 30%, taking a total of 23 shots, converting 7 of them to goals. Quite simply put, Lukaku could be the one who ends the goal drought at Man United. And it really was a goal drought, a 4-year-long goal drought to be precise. It began when Ferguson left and when Moyes began. Moyes suffered a massive drop in Premier League goals. They scored 22 fewer goals than in Ferguson's last season. And then enter Louis van Gaal, who only managed 62 goals, 2 fewer than Moyes. But in LVG's second season, the goal drought was taken to a whole new level. 49 Premier League goals. I repeat, 49 Premier League goals was all that Manchester United could manage in 2015/2016. It was dark days indeed. As for last season, fans had to settle for 54 goals in the Premier League. However, the difference is, this time round, the only area they need to fix to really push for the league is, you guessed it, chance conversion. If they fix this, everything will change at Old Trafford. But I anticipate that winter could be coming for Man United, and fans should remain vigilant as a month of mayhem ensues. United will play 7 games before the next international break, and the first 4 are all away games. It begins with a bang, a game at Anfield on the 14th of October against old foes Liverpool. That's followed by a midweek trip to Portugal to play Benfica, the current Portuguese champions. United are then hosted by Huddersfield 3 days later in the Premier League. The following Wednesday, they travel to Wales to play Swansea in the League Cup. Then, United host Spurs at Old Trafford, but it's important to remember that Spurs love playing away from home. Well, away from Wembley at least. A few days later, United play the reverse Champions League fixture against Benfica. The month of mayhem concludes at Stamford Bridge. United haven't beaten Chelsea at the Bridge in the Premier League since October 2012. If United make it through this busy patch with relative success, I would tip them to win the league. If United get 10 points from a possible 12 points, let's say, win one of the Champions League games and beat Swansea in the League Cup, that would be an incredible achievement given the density of football matches at hand. You might even see Mourinho's old bus get parked in some of these matches, hence compromising the attractive football that we've seen from United so far. But effectiveness is all Mourinho will care about over the next month or so. But let me know in the comments below if you think United are contenders for the league and whether Lukaku is the real deal. Is Lukaku the man to lead United through the long nights? Will United survive the upcoming month of mayhem? I would love to know from you guys. I've also got some great stuff lined up for you for episode 2, so if this is what you like the video and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning out for episode 1 of The Final Third. I am Wegugin Wandi. Take care. See you on the flip side.